Kylie Minogue's visibility has always been defined by movement rather than stasis. From the moment she entered public life, she has treated image as something fluid, capable of change, reinvention, and emotional range. Her photographs, taken across decades of performance and private evolution, form a visual rhythm rather than a fixed identity. What they reveal is not simply stardom, but continuity. A person adapting without losing her center. Early images capture momentum. There is brightness, curiosity, and an unmistakable forward pull in her expression. These photographs reflect a young artist learning how to occupy attention while remaining open to possibility. The styling may shift with the era, but the energy is unmistakably hers. Even then, she appears engaged rather than manufactured, responsive rather than posed. The camera records motion more than stillness. As her career matures, Kylie's photographic language becomes more intentional. Fashion editorials, album visuals, and performance imagery show a growing confidence in stillness and control. She no longer needs to announce herself. A composed posture, a restrained gaze, or a subtle smile carries as much weight as spectacle ever did. These images suggest someone who understands timing, when to amplify emotion, and when to let it rest. What distinguishes her photographs is emotional accessibility. Even in highly stylized settings, there is warmth beneath the surface. She meets the lens with attentiveness rather than distance, allowing vulnerability to coexist with polish, a softness in her expression, a hint of playfulness, or a moment of introspection prevents the image from becoming static. Her presence feels collaborative, as though the photograph is a shared moment rather than a one-sided display. Periods of challenge and reinvention are also visible in her visual record. Later images reflect resilience without dramatization. Strength appears as calm rather than force. The joy that emerges feels earned, less about exuberance and more about clarity. These photographs carry emotional depth, shaped by experience and reflection. They suggest not survival alone, but renewal. Across time, her image resists becoming nostalgic. Rather than freezing a particular era, her photographs emphasize continuity through change. Each phase builds on the last, creating a layered narrative rather than a sequence of disconnected looks. This sense of progression gives her visual history coherence. The viewer is not asked to choose a definitive version of Kylie Minogue, but to recognize all of them as valid. Taken together, her photographic archive functions like a visual score, moments of brightness, restraint, vulnerability, and celebration arranged over time. It reflects an artist who understands that longevity comes not from repetition, but from responsiveness. Kylie Minogue's images remind us that presence can evolve without losing authenticity, and that true radiance often lies in emotional honesty rather than display. Through light and expression, her story continues, open, adaptive, and unmistakably her own.